This morning, Paul Burrell has been talking about Mohamed Al Fayed's relationship with Princess Diana. Royal editor Russell Myers joins me now. This, of course, is amid the ongoing scandal of all the accusations levelled against him, which are appalling. So what has come out of this very interesting interview?
Well, like you say, this is a long-running and kind of fast-moving saga because these raft of allegations, and very, very serious allegations they are indeed, about rape and sexual assault of women who worked at Harrods. I mean, there are absolutely dozens of them who have come forward, over 150, you understand now. But Paul Burrell has said that in his experience that he recalled Princess Diana running out of her office one day. She was shaken, she was screaming, and that Mohamed Al Fayed had essentially propositioned her. He had said to her that I want you to marry my son Dodi because in Egyptian culture, the man, the father, goes first. So,
what?
Very serious.
Oh, geez, sorry, that was an Oprah Winfrey. What?
I mean, listen, these are no laughing matters. They're very, very serious indeed. And Paul Burrell, of course, was at the centre of Princess Diana's life about this time. She was dating Dodi Fayed for just a few months before their untimely death in August 1997.
Jeez.
But the fact that he says that Princess Diana had nicknames for him. She called him a creep. She called him God because of his godlike complex. And we have this sort of a characterisation of the women who worked in Harrods to say that he would walk along the shop floor like God, that he would go and touch them inappropriately. She called him Yoda after the crinkly green Star Wars character. And these sort of characterisations are being met across the board of women who are coming forward. So I don't think we've heard the last of this story because lawyers who are representing these women are saying that there are many, many more who are bravely coming forward now to tell their story.
It's horrendous.
It is very.
The only reason that happens is because people round about him enable him to do it. So he's not here to be held to account, but others are.
Well, there might be a situation where people are brought to account, and so hopefully that will be the case because these women deserve to be heard and they deserve to have justice.
It's terrible they've gone through that. It's absolutely disgusting. On a much happier and lighter note, Charles and Camilla were in Balmoral, of course, over the weekend, and they had a lot of celebrations. He looks dashing in his kilt. There he is.
He looks well. We're coming on to that in a minute. He does look well, actually. But they were they were at the Palace of Holyrood for to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Scottish Parliament. And Charles was speaking about the fact that he believes that the late Queen, his mother, chose to die in Scotland because of her affinity with the countryside there. Of course, the royal family have a real unique love of Scotland. And he spoke about that. He said it has a uniquely special place in my family's heart. And, of course, the late Queen Mother, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, she was Scottish as well. He said she was fiercely, proudly Scottish. And of course, you'll know yourself, the countryside that around there is absolutely stunning.
It's beautiful up there. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can understand why they go, and why they sort of wallow in it, and it's all fantastic. And well,
we know that Charles has sort of been immersing himself in nature. I wrote a profile at the week about Charles and his sort of preparation for getting ready for his big autumn tour to Australia, and then he's got the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa. And people close to him were saying that he has really he's emboldened his spirit almost because he's been having this chemotherapy treatment for about 8 months now, and it's been fairly gruelling, but the two things that have really got him through are spending time with loved ones, and I think a lot of doctors and health professionals will say that's really important to you, but immersing yourself in nature. And we saw that with the Princess of Wales as well in her video statement about her ending her chemotherapy, and Charles has been doing the same. And as you will know, it's absolutely stunning up there. So why wouldn't you spend as much time up there as possible?
If you can, you should.
Absolutely.
Talking about Camilla, though, there's a documentary that may make uncomfortable watching. I'm not quite sure what the point of it is.
No, I mean, I don't really understand where this has come from, but we got reports over the weekend that Channel 4 are due to air in the coming weeks a documentary about Camilla, which basically paints her as a wicked stepmother. It sounds like one of these sort of spoof Christmas messages that they do, but apparently it's quite serious. It delves into the situation of Harry and Meghan and how they were unfairly treated by members.
Have we not had enough of this?
I always think there's two sides to every story, right? And we've had this before. We know that Harry even painted Camilla as a wicked stepmother. He begged his father not to marry her. He was worried about the wicked stepmother that he would potentially get. Anyway, we'll probably tune in and we'll watch it, see what's happening.
I don't know that I will. I just feel like, it's been enough.
You might have better things to do in your life than me.
Do you know what's funny? Prince William, now William is a lovely name.
Yes.
We like that. But he had a nickname at university.
He did indeed.
Which was what?
He went with Steve, I mean, I might have chosen something a bit more
Steve
exotic.
is a lovely
Well,
name,
of course, I know this.
My future son-in-law is called Steve,
But
and my husband is called Steve.
If you're gonna go with a,
do you think it should have been
moniker,
Reginald or
just Ricardo or something, just something a bit more spicy, perhaps.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, interesting that they were trying to protect their privacy, of course.
Yeah, but they were left well alone in St
They
Andrews.
were, there was this deal with the
Yeah,
media
apart from his
and,
brother, did he not make? No, his uncle.
Well,
Sorry, he made a
indeed.
programme on him, which is
Yeah.
not his brother. For goodness sakes, that would be mad. Thank you.
Lovely to see you.
Very, very much. Great to see you. And as you said, the revelations about Fayed are not going to.
Well,
go
they're not
away.
going to go away
That's for
at all.
sure.
Yeah.
We're talking about that again. Thank you so much.